My camp was overrun by the living and the dead. I was forced to try to survive on my own for I'm not even sure how long, until finally a member from my camp who survived the attack found me, James, and his friend Yorkshire. They brought me back to their camp, to their home, and together we're a team and a family.
Rose,
brilliant. Still.
Rose, take anything you like,
That's
whatever you
pretty
need out of
that's
that
me.
car. Oh man, gosh. I haven't ran like that in a long time.
Do you really think you could get that to work?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
We're gonna
We
try,
just need.
Rose.
It's gonna take a lot of work.
I think we need what? I'm not good cars, but we need a battery because it looks like it's missing one. We need a glow plug and the rest of the 4
And we need all the tyres it can handle.
tires. Yeah. Yeah, that truck is dead. It has no tires on it. Oh, divisions. Holy shit. Oh, my head. I heard that. Let's see. Yeah, as you can tell, Rose, this truck is dead. We found me and your driver found this when I woke up. When I woke up. The tires are just shot to hell, so. Oh, yeah, sadly.
Rose, change your weapon with this one in here. I think you'll find it's a lot better than that one you've
sure
got.
we can trust him?
Trust me. If he tries to pull anything on either of us, I'll take him out before he can do anything to us. I mean, hell, I did have hunting lessons. You know, hunting is that is a form of hunting.
And don't worry about me doing anything against you guys. The only time I'd do that is if you gave me a reason.
Yeah, don't worry. I trust you, for sure. I will. You haven't done anything yet. I know you never will. So I trust you with my life. I mean, hell, in this land, you gotta trust in some people. Right? That gun was. Is that the same gun from the car, or is that your?
That's the gun she's just taken from car. That was the one I used to have.
Oh, but I think I have
She's got
ammunition
a nice
for that.
Winchester.
I think I have ammunition for that. Yep, I have .08.
What kind
Let's take that
of
box
bullets
to
does it need?
2.
It's for right.
The ones that are .302.
You just have to open that box up and use the ammo, and then we'll do some tests. If you gotta make some room in your backpack for yourself, that might be helpful. I just open that box up and put in the chamber at least one bullet or two inside the gun, and what is that thing you're holding? It's like a miniature tent.
Oh, that's my waterproof bag.
They did not know those things even existed.
Yeah, I've got it for my stuff that could be damaged by water. So I've got a matchbox in there, bit of paper.
I could. There's a battery in here if you guys ever need that. I gotta go sit down.
I put the battery in.
Alright, I'm gonna sit down over here. My feet are killing me.
Alright.
Oh, it feels so good to sit after the whole entire run I did. Holy shit. Remember the last time I actually went for a run, Rose? How exhausted I was. Ugh, I gotta get in shape, John.
I have found some medicine. Do you want me to put that in the trunk of the car as well?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Good thing, Rose.
As I said, this is going to be our little supply stash for now. Stuff that we may need or might be able to trade later.
Let me tell you, sure, that she among us, or I should say the people from our camp, she was the smart one and the most reliable. So, yeah. That's how you should know.
So I should trust her judgment over yours. Then.
See what you did there. I'm good for hunting, things like that. She's good for, like, finding supplies and other stuff, like medicine. She's good at growing also. She's also good at growing stuff.
I was never good at scavenging.
She's good at so, come on, Rose, just showing yourself too short there. You're good.
You've already proven yourself that you're good at scavenging with what you said earlier at the camp.
Yeah, exactly.
I've not found a camp.
Rose, I have a question for you. Can you sit down for a second? Wayne, I was trying to look for you. Where were
Mostly lost.
like? Because I remember, like, when I first, before I found all this, always, I'm not sure the word for it, honestly, but what I found before I got here, I was in a big city, I think, like, in between a place called Nova, which is where me and Yorkshire, me and him woke up here, and I traveled all the way down there. I followed the road tracks, followed the roads, wherever I could. I found a city. Was hoping you would be there, but all I found was infected. That's all I found. I was looking for you every fucking where. I spent so many months looking for you after I lost you from the team.
How do I turn tracks? Is there anything I can use tracksuit jacket for?
I have
Apart from where?
I wouldn't have a clue. I was never in track and field, so don't bother asking. So, just tell me, how's it been for you so far before I...
Well, I mean, I saw a lot of our friends dead that night, and I ran, and I found the shore, and I remember they said that there was a safe area towards the northeast, and it was close to the coast, but I had no idea where it was. You know, I'm not familiar with this area, and I got so lost, and then...
I think this was supposed to be the safe haven.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I'm really going to just tell you that, you know how there was a safe area up north, right? I've been there. I was there. It's not safe anymore.
They said it was cleared from infected, and that people were actually not going to shoot you in the face there. Is that... how can...
Let's just say that I want to work just for that safe area now. Overrun. It's now what you would call a red zone. Status has changed. There are no more safe areas. We are safe here. We will be safe and remain safe here. This is our getaway, our home now. And if we run into any more people from our camp, we will bring them here as well.
How are we going to find them?
You have to have faith. I have faith that I'd find you. And look what happened. I found you. Right? So have faith in the others. You have to have the faith that we'll find them. We will, I promise. And you know how I am. I don't make promises I can't keep. So I promise you, we will find them. I never, ever lie. Got that? Also, you should probably thank my friend Yorkshire. He helped me find you too. You can trust him with your life. I guarantee it. He's not bad. He's actually a really nice.
How long have y'all been traveling together?
Yeah. Well, surprisingly, since yesterday. I woke up here in front of his house, sitting, mind you, which is, by the way, not the best of beds, and my ass was killing me. He walked out of the house towards that car. We met, we talked, and well, we became friends. Or for me anyway, we became friends. I'm still thinking that I'm close to a friendship with it, but not that close yet. We're more like, it's like what you said when we first started. We're more like acquaintances at the moment. But you can trust it with your life, I guarantee. I can tell his personality. He's a down-to-earth guy, and he'll protect you with his life. You trust me?
If you say so, then I'll trust you.
Alright, good. Glad I found you. Glad I found you.
What if we really were the only two who survived? I mean, it was all a blur. There were a lot of infected and...
I
But
know. If we truly are the only ones that to survive that, what I would call a fucking massacre, then so be it. But if they are alive, we will find them, and we will bring them home. But if they are not alive, which I'm hoping they are, honestly, I hope they are there, but they're alive. That's how they were our class together, you know? They were our best friends in that goddamn camp. Like, I want them to survive as much as you do. Don't worry about it, you're sure. I know you're doing that. But if it is just us two, and you're sure here, then we will survive to the best of our abilities, and we'll keep doing it until we cannot do it anymore. Trust me. I know what you're capable of. Even if you don't, I know you are what you're capable of. You survived this long. It's been what? How many months has it been since we've seen each other again? Since the camp was over?
I don't even know. I lost count.
And I think it's been about a year since they last saw each other. And look at you now. You're alive. You survived. You made your way across this land, and I found you. What does that tell you about
Dumb luck.
yourself? That's not dumb luck. I don't call that dumb luck at all. Rose, hey, what would you describe me as at that camp? What was that like?
More capable than I am. I garden and sewed shit. That's all I was good for.
No, those are some necessary skills to have in this world now. Those are necessary skills. You need the fresh fruit and the capabilities to sew clothes back together. Those are necessary. That's the reason why you learn them. Hell, I was a fucking lazy one. How many times have I said this? I was a lazy one. I sat around doing nothing. I wouldn't even go for hikes. All I did was stay at camp and read a goddamn stuff. But you remember how I was in that camp? I was lazy as hell. And now look at me. I've learned to try and cope with what I got. And I know you will too. We both will. I promise you. We'll both survive. There's no way in hell I'm gonna let you die. Not after I just fucking found. You alright, Gertrude? Just gonna
Oh,
fire
yeah, just gonna make a little fire for it.
start. Sounds like a good idea. Once you have that set up, I'll come over there and I'll sit next to the fire. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm feeling cold. Must be winter time or something. Fuck. So, before I found you, I haven't met with anyone else besides.
For some reason I've forgotten how to make matches. Make a fire.
You're sure.
Yeah,
Come
I
on, you
forgot how
got
to make matches as well.
it. See? Remember that? Wasn't much of an effort, now was I? See what he's done to me? I actually laughed at him. Anyway, so the two people, so you said that you met people along the way, right?
I saw 2 people and a bunch of infected.
Alright, now, what do those 2 people do?
Well, the first one just kind of looked at me and started walking away. They didn't point a gun at me or anything. And I warned them of some infected in a field, and they just thanked me and kept going. They walked right past the infected like they weren't scared of them. And then the second one I met along some train tracks. I was thinking about picking up a newer book bag, but I heard footsteps behind me, and I looked up, and there was someone in a fucking gas mask. It scared the shit out of me. Came out of nowhere. And I, that person, I don't know. I think there might have been something wrong with them. It didn't seem quite
Why?
right. Like, less right than the rest of us.
He didn't even hurt you.
He didn't say anything. He just, like, I sort of backed up, like an idiot, backed myself up into a corner between 2 cars, and he sat there and stared at me and then pointed at me. And then spun around while pointing.
He pointed his gun.
No, he pointed his finger. He had a sledgehammer, but he put it in like a belt loop and then pointed his finger at me and then spun around pointing and then stopped back at me, and it was just freaky as fuck, and I was just scared.
By pointing his finger at you, what do you mean by...
What?
What do you mean by he pointed his finger at you? As in what form of point? Just straight pointing at you, or... Oh, thank God. I thought it did the other thing. I thought he flipped you off. Thank God. Because if he flipped you off,
Well,
it's gonna be the hell of it.
first he pointed like that, and then I don't know, it freaked me out, but I thought maybe it was like a kid? I mean, not everyone's right in the head, but... And so I waved. Because the first person was nice, so I waved at him, and then he did flip the other finger, and I got the fuck out.
Next time I see him, there'll be hell to pay.
Well,
No one.
how would you even know what he looks like? He had a gas mask on.
You saw what it looks like, right? How long ago?
It was a couple days ago to
Gas
a week.
mask?
Yes, he had a gas mask.
Was this? Yeah, we saw several gas masks lying on the ground. I don't know, but if you see him again, you let me know, alright? There'll be hell to pay. No one, and I mean no one, does that to my family.
He didn't hurt me. He had a sledgehammer when he first walked up, but he put it away. He didn't hurt me.
I know he didn't hurt you, but no one disrespects my family and gets away with it. No one does. They either respect you like you respect them, or they do. Because no one hurts or disrespects my family gets away. I'll make sure he respects you from now.
The first lady I met, though, she seemed like she would have been nice. I was just too scared to say anything else. She had a red beret on.
Understandable. Well, from what I know, I'm not sure if this is sure or not, but I knew. But from what I know, rays usually seem like good people. That's how it is. You know my favorite color is red, right? No. So, Yorkshire, how's the fire coming
Getting somewhere, I suppose.
along? Let's go see how the fire's coming along.